Hi students, how are you? Hope you all are fine. So today we will start IGCSE O level mathematics. So first topic is related to modulus function. Basically, modulus function is a function that makes the negative number to positive. Like here, the modulus of a number is its positive value, even when the number itself is negative. The modulus is denoted by a vertical line on each side of the number and is sometimes called the magnitude of the quantity, like this. If I write -2, so I put two vertical line on both sides, so this is modulus of -2. So modulus of -2 is equals to 2, and also modulus of 2 is equals to 2. So it means that this modulus makes the negative number positive. Magnitude means the numerical value of something. Like if I say 3 km or 3 kilometers, so here 3 is a number. This is magnitude. This is showing the value of the distance. Next we have an example. This example is related to slope. Here we have to show that these two lines are parallel lines. In order to show that these two lines are parallel lines, parallel lines are those lines that have same slope. Like these two, if these two lines are parallel, so they must have same slope, right? So we have to check the slope of both and then we decide that these two are parallel or not. Like first one is y is equals to 1 upon 2x minus 4. Here we use the slope intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equals to mx plus c. So this is slope intercept form. Here m is slope, c is y-intercept. So if you compare this slope intercept form with this equation, line equation, so slope is equals to of first line slope is equals to half. Now for this line, we try to find the slope. So this line is equals to x minus 2y minus 6 is equals to 0. Now we try to make this form, right? So I just try to shift these two things to right side, so this become negative x and plus 6. Now if I divide both sides by 2, so or negative 2, so this becomes y is equals to x upon 2 and negative 3. Now you can see that the coefficient of x is 1 upon 2. So it means that both lines have same slope, that is 1 upon 2. So both lines are parallel. Now look at the next thing. Next thing is exercise. Given that f of x is equal to this and g of x is equals to this and h of x is equals to this, find f of g of 2. Here basically we have to find the composite functions or compound functions, right? So f of g of 2. F of g of 2 means that first find g of 2 and then put that g of 2 in function. This f function. This is f function. F of x is equals to F is a function with respect to variable x. G is a function with respect to variable x. H of x is a function with respect to variable. Now, now try to understand that how to find f of g of 2. So, in order to find f of g of 2, first of all, we find g of 2. So, g of 2 is equals to, just simply we put 2 in place of x. 2 square. So, g of 2 is equals to 4. Now, in A, we have to find f of g of 2. So, f of g of 2 is equals to g of 2 is 4. So, we just put g of 2 value in f function. So, in place of x, we put 4. So, 4 beta 4 plus 2. That will be equals to 3 times 4, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. So, it means f of g of 2 is equals to 14. Next, f of g of x. Next is f of g of x. F of g of x. That will be equals to, we just simply put g of x value in the f of x function. Now g of x is x square. So 3x square. In place of x, we put x square plus 2. This will be your answer for B bar. Next is C bar. C is g of h of x. So we just simply replace variable of g function with h of x. H of x is 2x. So g of h of x is equals to 2x whole square. That will be equals to 4x square. And similarly, when we have to find f of g of h of x, so first of all you find g of h of x, right? G of h of x, and then you have to put that value in the function f, then you get f of g of h of x. Next is question 2. Given that f of x is equals to root 2x plus 1 and g of x is equal to 4 minus x, find. So it's very simple, like look at a part. A part is f of g of negative 4, that's equals to g of negative 4. First of all, g of negative 4 is equals to, where is g function? Where is g function? So we put negative 4 in place of x. So negative 4, positive 4, 4 plus 4, 8. So g of negative 4 is equals to 8. Now f of g of negative 4, g of negative 4 is 8, so it means f of 8. So we just put 8 here in place of x. So 2 times 8 plus 1 whole root. 8 times 2 16, 16 plus 1 17. So root 17 will be your answer. Right? Next is g of f of 12. G of f of 12. Okay, so B bar is G of f of 12. Yeah, so f of 12 is equal to f of 12 function is this. We put 12 in place of x. So 2 times 12 plus 1 whole root. So 12 times 2, 24, 24 plus 1, 25, 25 root is, 5. So g of f of 12 is equals to g of 5, and g of 5 will be equals to g of f of 12 is equals to 4 negative 5. That will be equals to negative. So similarly, you can solve this c part and d part. These both are same, 2 and b. Next is question 3. Given that f function is x plus 4 and g function is this, find f square of f square x, g square x, h square x, and h of g of f of x. So square means you have to take the square, right? X plus 4 whole square like this. Next question 4 is, for each function find the inverse and sketch the graph of y is equals to f of x and y is equal to f inverse of x. Means if y is equal to f of x, so then y is equal to f inverse of x is the inverse of this function. On the same axis, use the same scale on both axes. Now see how to find the inverse. Look at the first question. F of x, f of x equals to 3x negative 1. First of all, replace this f of x by y. So y equals to 3x minus 1. Now try to understand the procedure of finding the inverse. Now interchange the position of these two. Like give the position of x to y and y to x. So we can write x equals to 3y minus 1. Now try to make the y as subject. Like try to separate y. So 3y is equals to 3 plus 3x plus 1. So y is equals to x upon 3 plus 1. So this is your inverse, x upon 3 plus 1. Right? Similarly, solve the following equations. It's very simple. You have to take the two values, x negative 3 is equal to 4. So x is equal to x negative 3 will be equals to 4 and negative 4. And for this graph, so first make the tables and try to draw the graph. Put the x values on horizontal with respect to horizontal line on the coordinate plane and y with respect to vertical line. Next question is related to factor, and we have to solve the equation. We have to show that x negative 3 is a factor of f of x. Okay, so function is f of x equals to x cubed negative x squared negative 4x plus 12. Simply factor mean like if you take 4, so 2 is factor. 2 is factor of 4 because 2 can divide the 4. So similarly, x minus 3 is factor, so it can divide this. But by factor theorem, if x minus 3 is factor, so f of 3 must be equals to 0. It means that if x minus 3 is factor, so upon putting 3 in the function, it must be equals to 0. So we use that theorem. So f of 3 will be equals to 3 cube negative 3 square negative 4 times 3 plus 12. So that will be equals to 3 cube means 27, negative 9, negative 12, plus 2. Yeah, 4 times x. Actually here we have a mistake. This is actually 9. It's not a 4. So this will be 27. This thing will be uh 3 cube 27, 9. Yeah, plus 12. Maybe this whole is wrong, right? So if you put, as you can see that if you put 3 here, so this will be equals to 0. So it means x minus 3 is a factor of this. Okay, next is the next are key points. First is an equation of the form y is equal to mx plus c represent a straight line. This is equation of straight line, general equation of the straight line, and its name is slope intercept form. This m shows slope of a line, this c shows y-intercept. Y-intercept means that the point where a line cuts the y-axis that has gradient m and intersects the y-axis at 0, c. The midpoint of the line joining the points. Let's suppose if you have 2 points on the Cartesian plane, so midpoint will be this. x1 plus x2 will be, and y1 plus y2 will 2. Next is the length of the line joining the points is given by length formula is this: x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square whole root. Two lines are parallel if they have same gradient or same slope. Two lines are perpendicular if they intersect at 90. So when the gradient of two parallel lines are m1 and m2, so their border is equals to -1. Logarithms can be used to describe the relationship between two variables in the following cases. Y is equal to axn taking logs. Y is equal to axn is equal to log y log a plus n log x. You know this is the property of the log, because if two things are multiplying, they after applying log they change, the multiplication change into addition, and after applying log this exponent goes behind the log. Okay, so in the next lecture we will start functions. So hope this lecture is useful for you. So take care, goodbye.